How's it going, guys? Finally got around to reviewing a film that a lot of you have requested, Doom, with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So, yeah, finally got around to watching it. So, here's what I thought. But first, before I watched this, I was remembering back to good old college days, sitting there playing Doom 1, 2, and 3, destroying all the monsters and stuff, class. And yeah, remembering a bit back to that. How great fun that was. And yeah, I mean, don't. I wasn't playing games in class. What are you talking about? Anyways, so watching Doom, and yeah, it's people kill monsters. It's really fun usually. So I haven't seen this movie since it first came out. So uh, yeah, I totally forgot most of it. So it was cool watching it again. It was released on October 21st, back in 2005, and it was had a budget of $65 million, but then it flopped at the box office because it only made 56 million, so it didn't even make its budget back. So it was pretty bad, but I can see why. There's a lot of problems, but it was also directed by Andreas Bark Bartkowick. He also did like Exit Wounds, Speed, and Lethal Weapon 4, and films like that. So yeah, so the plot of the oh yeah, I might spoil this by the way, but the plot of this film is basically these sort of like space marines, I guess you could call them, like the military and stuff. They get called out because there's a red alert problem on this base on Mars, so they teleport. Well, they fly out to Mars to see what's going on. It turns out a virus has an outbreak in this huge scientific facility, and turns humans into monsters, and they have to control the virus, get control of it, and then help the survivors get back. Obviously, it doesn't go as planned, but that's the logistics of it. So, in the games, there's like the Big Daddy gun. There's huge monsters that look like they're from hell and stuff. I'm gonna kill people and stuff. So I was looking forward to seeing a lot of this, and yeah, so there it's not a huge open world like in the game. It's more like the first game where it's like just in like the facility and stuff. And so yeah. Yeah, it's in the facility, and it's very dark and bland sets for the most part, except for like when they're doing the science stuff and stuff. That part was pretty cool. A lot of blood and guts in this film. Um, Gore, always a good thing. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character is super annoying and didn't do anything. But so, but the big problem with this film is it thinks it's Resident Evil because the people when they mute, they don't really mutate into creatures. Like there's two that are somewhat from the game, and then the rest are just zombies, which is Resident Evil, not Doom. And I think that's where they messed up big time. And there's no very good story. There's no plot, not very much a backstory for the characters or anything like that. So it was poorly constructed or written, I guess. And yeah, they show the big gun, the Big Daddy gun, but it doesn't like in the game. You shoot it and it kills everything. Yeah, and this it shoots and blows holes in like walls and stuff. Nothing too spectacular. And then of course it's a mutated human cyborg looking thing as a as the um as the climax scene and stuff. And it wasn't really engaging very much for that. Like most of it, like there's some cool fight scenes and stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like I like just sitting there watching a whole pile of people get shot up and killed and monsters eating people and stuff. Um, yeah, story wise, not very much there. And yeah, acting was mediocre at best. There's also when Dwayne The Rock Johnson was just starting in film, so obviously I wasn't expecting something spectacular. Yeah, so and he's not funny in this one or anything like that. Um, yeah, and then but the practical effect they do put a lot of practical effects in the monsters and the makeup and stuff like that. That's always sick to see in a movie. I'm so sick of CGI that every time I see that automatically gives makes me pretty happy and stuff like that. Like computer generated stuff is so garbage. But Yeah. So overall, it was okay, I guess. Like I give this probably like a 2.5. Uh, that I'd rate it, but yeah. But if you like monster films, like just seeing monsters wreaking havoc and killing people and stuff like that, go for it. But if you're looking for like some intriguing story and good backstory and hoping it'll follow like the games, it doesn't really live up to it. But apparently, it created quite a following on streaming and DVD sales, I guess, and stuff because it came out with a sequel this year. So I haven't watched that yet, but I think it's called Doom Unleashed or something. So that'll be a cool thing to check out. Um, yeah. So if you want to, if you haven't like seen a trailer or anything for this movie, I'll link it down below. Instagram is down there like always. Film clips and stuff are always on my story that I might review next. Yeah. So if you like my little rants on these movies and stuff like that and other things, subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought of it. And also, if you have future films that you want me to review, comment those down below too. So, yeah. But right now, I'm just going to go stick and play Doom 3 again before I have to go to work. So, I'll see you guys in the next review.